Hello there, my name is Sylvia Duckworth, and this is a tutorial on how to add and manage bookmarks in your Chrome browser. The greatest thing about bookmarks in Chrome is that once you have created them, they will appear every time you log into your Google account on any device from anywhere in the world. It doesn't even have to be your own device. I also want to show you how to manage the bookmarks on your bookmark bar and how to organize your bookmarks into different folders so that you can find them easily afterwards. First of all, before you can bookmark a website, you must be logged into your Google account. I'm presently on a school Chromebook, but it is quite likely that your interface looks different depending on the device you are on. I'm starting off on my school website, which I want to favorite and bookmark, but I notice that there's no bookmarks bar under the Omnibox where it should appear. So I need to go into my Chrome settings by clicking on the three bars to the right. This is called the Chrome menu, and I'm going to click on Bookmarks, and I'm going to click on Show Bookmarks Bar. So now I have a bookmarks bar underneath my Omnibox. So I'm going to go ahead and favorite this website, bookmark it. You can do it one of two ways. You can either click on the star, which will turn yellow, which means that you have bookmarked it. And you can rename your bookmark. I'm going to rename it Crescent. And I'm going to click. Notice how it defaults to your bookmarks bar, which is good. I'm going to click Done. Basically, what you want on your bookmarks bar is all the websites that you're going to frequent on a regular basis. If you're not going to frequent them on a regular basis, you probably want to put them into your other bookmarks folder. So I'm just going to put in a couple more on my bookmarks bar, and then I'll show you the other bookmarks folder. So let me do a search for some other websites. I'm going to look at some GAF websites. And EdTech Team is one I want to add. So I mentioned there's two ways to bookmark a website. You can either click on the star, or you can highlight the URL and just drag it onto your bookmarks bar. That's an even faster way. So let me do some more EdTech sites and see what comes up. Edutopia. And this looks like a good web page that I want to bookmark, so I'm going to highlight the whole thing and put it over here. Okay, so there's a couple of things I want to show you. First of all, after you've put a few websites on your bookmarks bar is going to start to get full. So you want to save some space, and you can do that in a couple of ways. First of all, you can right-click on the bookmark, and you can click on Edit, and you can make the name shorter by changing the name here. I could just switch it to Edutopia, for example. Or if the favicon is pretty recognizable, I can just get rid of the name altogether and click Save, and I will still recognize the website that favicon represents. I don't actually need the name. I can go ahead and do the same with Crescent School because they have a very distinguishable favicon. So I'm going to right-click and click Edit. I'm going to get rid of the name, and I'm going to click Save. Now this website here, it's just a nondescript Google site icon, so I won't be changing that one. I could, however, edit it to make it a little bit shorter. I could get rid of this part and just have the EdTech Team and the name, so that's good. The other thing I can do to save space on my bookmark bar is by making a folder. So maybe I want to make a folder for EdTech websites. I'm going to right-click on my bookmark bar, I'm going to click Add Folder, and I'm just going to call it Ed Tech, and save. So now I can just drag these websites right into the folder. So that will save you a lot of space on your bookmarks bar. Okay, so what about your secondary websites? The websites that you want to save but you won't necessarily be visiting on a regular basis. I'm going to do a search for some iPad websites. And if I want to bookmark this site, again, I can either click on the star or I can just highlight it and put it on my bookmark bar, but I don't actually want to put on the bar because this is a secondary website. I don't think I'll be visiting too often, but I do want to save it. So I'm going to click on the star, and instead of putting it on the bookmarks bar or on the EdTech folder, which is on my bookmarks bar, I want to put it into other bookmarks. Those are secondary bookmarks. I'm going to click Done. And let me do add another website. I'm going to click on the star. Well, notice how once you put something into your other bookmarks folder, it will appear on your bookmarks bar. So I'm going to favorite this one, and I'm going to put it, there it is already, other bookmarks. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to click Done. So now when I click on other bookmarks folder, I can see the two the two websites I put in there. But maybe I want to make a folder for these two websites because maybe I want to have other folders in my other bookmarks folder. The easiest way to manage bookmarks once you've created them and to manage your folders is I'm going to right click on the other bookmarks, and I'm going to go to my Bookmark Manager. This is the easiest way to organize and move around all your bookmarks. So you can see that I've clicked on other bookmarks, and these two websites are in there. I'm going to right click on other bookmarks to make a new folder, add folder. I'm going to call it iPads. And there's nothing in there just yet. But if I click on other bookmarks, there's the two websites I'm going to put right into that new folder. I also coach basketball, so I'm going to create a folder for basketball. I'm going to right click on other bookmarks. I'm going to add a folder. I'm going to call it basketball. I'm going to go back to doing a search. I'm going to look for some basketball coaching websites. And here's one. So this time I'm going to click on the star. And oh, look at there. It's already defaulted to basketball, which is pretty handy. But if it wasn't, I can just do a search for my folder. And I can click Done. So that's how to manage your bookmarks and your bookmark folders. Notice also on your bookmark bar, you can drag the bookmarks around to wherever you want to put them. The other thing I put on my bookmarks bar, because I use them every day, are my Google apps. So if you're on a Chromebook, you don't have to worry about them. They're, at least in our school's Chromebooks, they frequently use Google Apps on the bottom. But if you're not on a Chromebook, you might want to consider putting your apps on your bookmark bar as well. I'm going to show you how to do that in my next video. Thank you for watching.